Hi, this is PokerBrit, sitting down to speak with the winner of Spade Club's myDesign contest, Benny 2Tight Baker. For those of you who don't know what the myDesign promotion is, Benny competed with more than 100 other members in Spade Club's first t-shirt design contest. The winning design will be sold in this card player store, alongside receiving a year's membership to SpadeClub.com and recognition for creating the winning myDesign t-shirt. Benny, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
You know, I'm doing really well. I was very excited about interviewing you today. A couple questions pertaining to myDesign. What were your first thoughts when you heard about the contest?
Well, actually, I thought it'd be cool to design something that and get a little artwork out there. If I did well in the contest, I figured it'd give me a little exposure to some of the stuff that I kind of do as a hobby. So I saw it also as an opportunity to maybe get a little more professional quality out of the design.
Awesome. How did you come up with the winning design?
Well, I used 3 Percocets, some tequila, and a nap, and then it just came to me.
Hey, if that's a winning combination, you know?
It worked out for me.
How did you react when you found out you won?
Well, I peed a little bit, and it was quite frightening because I was in the mall at the time, and you know how you girls know how it is. You get a little excited. Actually, I was laying down. I had a horrible cold, and I was laying down, taking a nap, and my fiance had. I talked her into joining the site to learn a little more about the game, and she came in the bedroom and woke me up and said, "Hey, were you going to tell me you won the contest?" I said, "I had no idea I won the contest," and she showed me the page with my shirt on it, and I was like, "Wow, that's pretty good." So,
well definitely congratulations again. Congratulations. Let's talk a little bit about you. When did you first start playing poker?
About 22 years ago.
Oh, great. And
I used to play poker when, you couldn't fill a 9-seat table. Before the big fad and everybody saw it on TV and now thinks they're a poker player, is when I started learning the game. And I learned, when I learned the game, it was all old-timers that have been playing it for years and sneaky, lay in the weeds and wait and break you and just guys that sit at the table 2-3 days without a nap and go in the bathroom. And it reminds me of Jackie Gleason in the movie where he goes in the bathroom and throws the cold water on his face and comes back out and wins his money back. It was that type of card playing that taught me the game.
That's awesome. What's the story behind your screen name?
I get accused of being too tight. Actually, Kenny was watching the final table at the 30K. I finished 5th in that, and I should have finished deeper. I was in a small blind with a king jack, and big blind hand. He had been playing pretty tight the whole game, and I should have just pushed all in and got him off. He had a king 3. Well, the flop came up with the king and the 3. So when I moved, he called me, and it was a stupid play. I never should have let him see the hand. But earlier in the game, we were 8 of us left at the table, and I had ace king on the button, and one player went all in, and another guy went all in right after him, and I had a suited ace king on the button, and I laid it down, and I posted the comment that this was a tough laydown for me. I had an ace king suited, and a couple of the people that were watching were like, well, "What are you waiting for? You are too tight." And I get accused all the time of playing the game too tight. I should take more risks with my play, but I prefer to have the nuts before I get once in a while everybody makes a play, but for the most part I want to make sure I have, if I'm looking at the board and I can be beat and got a feeling I'm going to be beat, I'm going to lay the hand down, and a lot of times I lay down winners because the flush is out there and he may have it, and I don't think my 2 pair is good anymore, so I get accused of being too tight all the time.
Great. Do you play mostly live or online?
Well, see, I play online with Spade Club mostly because, you know, for $19.95 a month, there's no better deal in the world. I mean, I played some of the other poker sites, and I have, you know, my belief about online poker. There's always a debate about whether online gambling is rigged or not, and my belief is if you can't see it coming off the deck, you never really know. So for $19.95 a month, does it really matter? And if it all works out, you know, you can't, $19.95, you can't go to the movies twice in a month for $19.95. You can't even go once. What's the popcorn there? The candy's so expensive, they got it in a jewelry case with an armed guard standing next to it. It's like viewing diamonds. Yes, I'll have something in the juju bean section. You know, so for $19.95 a month, it's a good deal, and it's a good way to play. Now, I do play live tournaments. I've won some tournaments out in Vegas, and I've won some tournaments in Biloxi, some larger tournaments, and live play seems to be a little more consistent than online, but, you know, because of where I live and making it to a casino and coughing up $500 buy-ins, you know, of course you're going to end up playing more online.
Definitely. Benny, what's your best poker story?
Well, I don't know if it's my best poker story, but I was in Gulfport, Mississippi, playing in a tournament, and I was in the small blind with ace-king of hearts, and the guy right under the gun, UTG, the guy under the gun raised it 3 times the blind. Everybody folded. It got around to me. I called it, and the guy in the big blind called the flop. So the flop comes out, Jack 10, Queen of Hearts. I flopped the Royal. I flopped the Stone Cold Nut on the flop. I check it, and the guy in the big blind bets a good share of the pot. And the guy in the UTG position that raised pre-flop comes over the top of him. So I just smooth called, and the guy in the big blind started studying the table, and he smooth calls. Well, the turn comes, and the 10 pairs. The guy in the guy in the big blind bet, and the guy under the gun who started the action goes all in. So I just kind of looked at him, and I slid my chips in, and the guy on the big blind goes over the top all in.
Oh, wow.
And then I slid the rest of my chips in, and the big blind had pocket queens, had flopped the set. The guy under the gun had pocket 10s and turned quads. So I got all my money in with 2 callers with a nut royal flush, and I never had to take the action one time. All I had to do was smooth call and follow the action. So
That's
that was
awesome.
my best win. And they had a bad beat jackpot that was live, and I took another $6,000 home for having the hand that beat the quad 10s. And so that was probably my best poker hand I was ever in.